We got a classic coming your way. Legends, living legends. LeBron James. Mom, that's Kevin Durant. We got LeBron versus KD. By popular demand, I go by the name of Dame. Subscribe to me, Damian Harkless. The reason I'm doing this video primarily is one of the subscribers foreshadowed and saw one of these coming from me. So I like to, you know what I'm saying, grant his wishes. You know, we do this for the fans. We do this for the people. I've done previously a rant in regards to who I thought was better, but it wasn't eye test material. We got to compare and contrast these two players precisely. We have to talk about everything. And that's what we're going to get into right now. So without further ado, here we go. We're going to start with scoring. Who is the better scorer? Now, in your head, y'all already said Durant, but we got to break it down. We got to decode it. LeBron James is a great scorer. Let's not get it twisted. LeBron James is a great scorer. The reason I say that is because you don't consistently put up the numbers. Yes, I'm saying numbers, but sometimes numbers are to be appreciated with the level of consistency and the certain height at the certain level in which you're at. If you average 25 for 12 years straight, I'm not going to say you can't put the ball in the fucking hoop. You know what I'm saying? So to an extent, numbers are prevalent. And from what I see, Bron is a force, a presence on offense. Little dudes can't fuck with him. Like you got the Jimmy Butlers. You got the little dudes who've tried to guard him in the past who he's went straight to the post to and just forcefully willed his way to a bucket. You have Durant in previous years where LeBron in the finals, the last finals, not this one, the last finals in which these two played each other, he was just taking Durant to the post. So his force alone is enough. His fast break presence alone is enough for him to be a decent / good scorer. Now Kevin Durant, that's the motherfucking best scorer in the league though. So it's hard pressed for me to give LeBron scoring over Durant. Now LeBron to me is a good / great scorer, but there's offensive skills that he lacks, in which Durant to me I seem to not find as much. I'm not saying Durant is the perfect example of a scoring basketball player, but motherfucker damn near. You know what I'm saying? It's only a couple people in which I would leverage over Durant. Shout out to GD Factory Clips. He always let me use his shit. He don't shut me down. But there's only probably Kobe and MJ in which I would give leverage over Durant. Look at him. You got a guy 7 foot pulling up from 35, capable from anywhere past half court, dribbles the fuck out of the ball so we can transition. Aside from scoring, we can go with just skill set, period. You have to roll with Durant there. Durant is the better ball handler. LeBron James can handle the ball, but if you notice, when he gets pressured, when you press up on him, he's more inclined to push the post button, you know what I'm saying? Back down and make sure the ball is secure. Kevin Durant is a wiggle artist. Kevin Durant has a better crossover than LeBron James. I think that's clear if you just watch the game. You know, there's no way to numerically represent the crossover. But if you watch, Kevin Durant has a better crossover than LeBron, so I think he has better ball handles, period. He can dribble up and down the court the same way LeBron can too. Shooting is an attribute of skill. Durant is the better shooter, in my opinion. It's not to say LeBron can't shoot. I think LeBron is a good shooter as well, especially when he's confident. When he's put in the work, man. LeBron put in so much work that who he is at his position, he should be a good shooter, and he is a good shooter. Now, whether his confidence permits it all the time, that's a whole different story. I don't think Durant is never confident in the fact that he can make a shot. So Durant being a good shooter and having the confidence level, he's always a great shooter. I don't, like, visually when y'all watch, do y'all expect Durant to miss? Let's keep it G. Like, I don't expect this nigga to miss. It's just being honest with you. When LeBron does it, sometimes I do expect him to miss. There's some shots in which I see like, oh, that's not his caliber. That's not his type of shot. I can't think of that in regards to Durant. So you have shooting, you have handles, you have scoring. Let's go with post play. Who's the better post player? Now, historically, LeBron has always been the better post player to me because he's always been powerful enough to dominate the weaker physically. Durant is a great post player as well. Durant is more skilled in the post, but because of his physique, you know what I'm saying, his anatomy doesn't really present a big force. Like when he goes to the force, he'll do the Dirk fadeaway, or he'll shoot right over your fucking head, which is great. If you're 7 foot tall, it's pretty much you can shoot over everybody in the post. But as far as a post presence, I've seen LeBron be more of a presence in the post, especially in regards to like a Jimmy Butler or somebody who's just clearly little. There's no way they're gonna guard LeBron game in and game out in the post. Though he's not as skillful in the post. I will say that. He doesn't have as much skill in the post. He might do the turnaround fadeaway every now and then, or he might just back you down and do some Shaq type shit. So he's not very skilled, but I'll give him that just on the brute force alone. Defense. Previously, LeBron will win this category, but now the race is just tightened to me. I don't know. Like, LeBron isn't the defensive presence that he once was. He once was the chase down artist that we love. He'll still get your shit. He got Steph shit last year, but not nearly as evident as before in his previous years. And LeBron is a help defender. He's an artist at help defense. So he plays free safety, which a lot of the times he leaves his man open. This is why Kawhi Leonard and Iguodala got the MVP with LeBron on him, because LeBron sometimes he doesn't even play his man fully. Now with Durant, he can't do that. He knows he can't do that. So in regards to his on-ball defense, it's all right, but it's not the best on-ball D. LeBron doesn't really slide his feet that well. LeBron doesn't get low. LeBron doesn't have fundamental positioning when it comes to defense. Durant is developing all these things that LeBron had on the off-ball defense with, to me, a better on-ball defense. And all it takes to me to have better on-ball defense is to have lateral footwork and patience and the will to not let a nigga just score on you. Durant is gaining all of those things. So to me, that's a toss-up. I would say, to me right now, I would say LeBron by a slight edge. But if a motherfucker chose Durant, I wouldn't deny it. I honestly wouldn't deny it. So defense, I say LeBron. Post, I say LeBron. Clutch, of course, I'm saying Durant, due to the fact that I said in regards to LeBron's mentality earlier. This is why I think he misses free throws still. It's a mind thing. You can't tell me LeBron don't practice free throws in his 13 years. The motherfucker has to practice free throws. It's a mindset. And this, to me, translate in regards to the visuals that we see and we can obtain. LeBron is more passive in these moments, in these clutch moments. Kevin Durant is more inclined to be shooting in these moments. Kevin Durant has the smoother jumper, has more of a one-on-one type game. And I've always said this, if you watch any of my videos, the person with more one-on-one skill has a better chance of being clutch. Because all being clutch entails is good one-on-one ability to get and create your own shot when it matters. People are less inclined to be helping. People are more inclined to stick to their man. That's the basis of basketball, get your man. But when you got one-on-one wiggle, it's hard. You got the Dwayne Wades, you got the Brandon Roys, you got the Kobe Bryants, you got the Kevin Durants. All the people who are historically clutch, Hakeem Olajuwon, were heavily skilled. The people who are not notified as being that clutch, like Shaq, like LeBron, like just big, forceful type players, they're not really that clutch. Even like Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's not that skilled. Like, Kyle Lowry is kind of a forceful point guard, and that nigga's, he ain't got no clutch bone in his body. So yeah, clutch, I got Durant. Passing, I got LeBron. I think it's clear, even though Durant is a great passer. Mind you, when we talking about legends, these motherfuckers tend to do it all. They lack. You have to really start nitpicking this to point out a deficiency in Durant. You know what I'm saying? You really got to start nitpicking. Now, LeBron is a little more prevalent visually, which is why, to me, I give Durant the nod overall, but we'll get into that later. Now, IQ. LeBron James has the higher IQ. To me. as far as just making the right basketball play, I will say Durant has a heavy, high-ass IQ too. But the thing about that is sometimes IQ looks visually, this is the eye test, sometimes it looks like LeBron will have the better IQ due to the fact that Durant is so heavily skilled that he takes what we would call bad IQ shots. Just like Steph. So Steph don't take high IQ shots, but because he can hit that motherfucker, it's the Kobe syndrome. You can make bad shots, so you take bad shots. So to me, LeBron doesn't take too many bad shots. So by default, I'm going to say he has the higher IQ. Now, what else do we got? We got, finishing at the rim. LeBron James. LeBron James is one of the best finishers at the rim that we've ever seen. Though Durant, to me, has better touch at the rim, LeBron don't got no touch at the rim. Like, you ain't seen them dexterity type up and unders, them crafty Dr. J, MJ type things from LeBron. That's just not a part of his game. But as far as finishing at the rim, banging on motherfuckers and getting fouled, pulling two people up with him, it's LeBron James. So you have all of these things, and it's a close race. This is why I always tell people this is, to me, is probably the best debate that we can have in regards to players today. And if you choose either or, I'm not finna say you fucking crazy. LeBron James is great. Kevin Durant is great. Me, my preference is skill though. In regards to the skill set, I can't find too many things that LeBron favors over Durant aside from that right there. The passing. Because even in the post play, he's less skilled. He's just more powerful. So athleticism, of course, we're going to give to LeBron. Even though Kevin Durant is 7 foot tall, can run like a goddamn gazelle, and a dunk on your shit, LeBron is a supreme athlete. So yeah, man, overall I got Durant, just for the reasons he's a better shooter, he's more skilled, he's more clutch in my eyes. So yeah, those are pretty much the main reasons. LeBron covers a lot of the checklists too. So it's almost like a half and half situation even for me. I would say a couple years back, probably the year before Durant won his MVP year, that's when I would probably nod it to LeBron. But now, I think this is a Durant league, man. Comment, let me know what y'all think, man. Durant versus LeBron. I got KD. If you got Bron, that's fine. You feel me? Let me know why. You know that's why we're here for. We want to know why, who is better. Simple as that. Peace.